I watched Own, Greenleaf, and all that long before we came along. So Own has made their mark in the television world as far as putting out some very quality shows. So make sure you catch Ladies Who List Atlanta, because I thought that was a really good start as well.
Oh, you know what? I saw a question and they asked, did I watch the Tasha K interview with Martell's other baby mama? And what I can say is some good information that I just ran across today is that Tasha K is being sued by Cardi B right now. So
it's weird how you just can't say stuff out your mouth that you don't know to be true. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, y'all don't want her to speak her truth. Speak it if you like, because it can land you in a lot of trouble if it's not true. If it's not true. But since I'm not part of that lawsuit, I ain't got nothing to say.
No,
except keep it 100. And before you get on social media, TV, YouTube, talking about what you think you know, maybe reach out to the people that you're about to talk about and ask maybe if it's true or not, because it can land you in trouble when you speak of people that's not true.
Yeah, someone said that that's old news. I can tell you that the proceedings just started, so it's not that old.
It might be old that they started beefing about it.
Yeah, but
yeah, they might have
started
beefing
currently.
Right, because you can hold your ground firm until you end up in court. So stay firm until you end up in court. But I would admonish people to take their time and look for the facts.
Yep, there we go. So moving on to the next good question. What do we have? Someone asked, how was your relationship, Kimmi, with your brother-in-law, Marcel?
How's my relationship? Marcel and I are cool. Marcel's a clown. And so when we get together, we act up. For the most part, people try to keep us apart because we act up. And that's not to say we don't always agree, because we don't. We don't. But it doesn't cause contention to the point that we can't get along. We'll disagree. We'll bicker. He'll say something funny. I'll say forget you, and then it's over. It's just over. So I think we have a great relationship as a brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I love him. He's my, what is it called? My step BFF. He's Maurice's BFF, so he by default becomes mine. He's a great dad. He's a great businessman. And he's genuinely nice. He's just nice. He's got a big heart, and he does the best he can. And when we disagree, it's all right. And I think that's the part that I appreciate about him most. We've disagreed on several counts, and it doesn't linger over into tomorrow.
I saw a follow-up question to that, and someone said, are you still making him his food?
Marcel stepped his game up on a bigger plan. He stepped his game up. He paying real dollars for real help. So at this point, at this moment, no, right now I'm not meal prepping for Marcel.
Okay, cool.
He's hired in some other help for that.
Someone asked, are me and you still cool with Martell? Yeah, this is the thing. Martell is a roller coaster of fun. And, you know, at the end of the day, he's been dealing with a lot. Actually, him and Mel have been dealing with a whole lot. I couldn't imagine going through what they've went through on television. And even your most secret pains, your most secret hurts are shared with the world. So even when you're vulnerable, you can't be vulnerable, because people can use that against you. People might get in your comments, say negative things. So I pray light and love to these guys. So yeah, we have our ups and downs, but we're about the same.
We're cool until he greasy. As he just, when he in his feelings, he can just talk greasy. So Until the next time, we all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sending love from DC. Have you guys heard of a new project in the works? Y'all got to bug Carlos. Carlos got some good information, so I think there's something buzzing out there. All of these LAMH fans, there's something buzzing
And
out there.
why wouldn't it? Why
Yes.
wouldn't it? Like Love and Marriage Huntsville has done so well, and we owe it to you all and our fans, the people who actually watch the show and participate. We appreciate you all. And so the goal has always, the plan was always to franchise. Like that was always the plan. That's the king. He thought that through before he ever set up a camera. So y'all hit him up and give him some ideas, and I'm sure he'll keep that ball rolling.
Hey, I keep seeing questions about linebackers. I just wanted to let y'all know I played quarterback, so I've avoided the linebackers my whole life. So I don't think we'll see any linebackers. Next.
Well, at least you know they watching the show.
There you go.
Or at least watching social media. That's a plus.
Hey, give me something else good, guys. I see somebody said that they love the Kardashians. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, we love them too. Let's get another good juicy question.
How do you think you both differ from the rest of the cast relationship wise?
That's a really good question. How do we differ? I think that we were older when we met and started our relationship. So ours is from I think our relationship's a little more mature in that we were more set and established in our ways before we met. So a lot of our problems are the mixing and blending of relationships, of our relationship rather than theirs, because they kind of grew, all of those other relationships kind of grew up together, with the exception of like Lewis and Tiffany. They're brand new. So, but the other relationships, Mel and Martell and Marceau and Tisha, they've been around for a while. So that's, I think, the difference from my perspective. Kimmi might have a different perspective.
No, I think a lot of it's this, just like what he said. I think a lot of theirs, they met each other young, they grew together, they worked together, they planned together. For me, when I was getting married, I wanted to have fun. Like that was my goal. Like I didn't get married, and I don't think Maurice did either, to build this superpower network and, you know, have somebody take care of me and I need the money or I need things. I wanted a life partner, like, to have fun and love on me, love on my heart. And that's what I think I look at differently from maybe some of the, and maybe, I mean, I'm not saying they don't, but they do a lot more building and constructing. And I participate in that, but I worry Maurice to death about having fun. Like I worry him to death. I just want to go to the movies. I want to go out to dinner. I want to go on a vacation. I want to have fun. Like I've been working all my life. So I was looking for a mate to have, you know, have some fun.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'd like to make sure that Kimmi remembers, is all that fun. So when I was encouraging her to quit that job, it was so that Kimmi could do Kimmi and she could do whatever she wants to do. So while y'all was all over me forever, it seemed, it was really about, you know, making sure that Kimmi could do what she wants to do. So she remains happy. I saw a question. It was about where are we from? I'm originally from Pontiac, Michigan, Yacktown, hold it down. Kimmi's from the DMV, Baltimore. You heard me say it right.
I taught him right, you see. Yep, and we ended up here in Huntsville, so this is home now.
Someone asked Kimmi, they asked Kimmi, what kind of advice would you give to Martell's baby's mother?
None.
Okay, just all right. There you go with that one. They said, why are, oh, thank you. They said, Maurice, why are you the only good stand-up man on the show? I, I don't think I'm the only good stand-up man on the show. I think that ultimately you have to see more sides of everybody. There's a reason why we're all on the show. We all bring something different, and there's different flavors and tastes for everyone. And I think that everybody has something to offer. You got to see more well-rounded individuals. I think that Marceau, of course, he's chauvinistic and he's comedic. He kind of leaves his wife, you know, in the dark on a lot of things, and treats her, well, he treats her well at times. But I can say that he also has a whole nother side to him. You guys don't get a chance to see him hang out with his children, do family things, loving things. Like, he's a real doting individual. Marceau used to actually write poems. So, you know, he's always that kind of guy. Martell, he's the same type of guy. He's a poem writer. He's heartfelt. He leads with his heart. That's kind of why he's like kind of an emotional guy, and he loves hard. So you see the type of relationship that he has with his children. He also has that type of relationship with his friends and his well, his friends.
What else you got? It's 30 minutes. We don't want to keep everybody too long.
I see that Martell Holt just joined in. Someone asked, "Hey, Martell, what has Martell been up to?" Martell actually wrote a book with his children, so you guys go check out his page and support that book. Go ahead.
Correct.
What else? Give us another good question. Give us another good question.
Do you think that social media is a blessing or a curse?
I think it's a blessed curse. I think that social media can take you into the households of, you know, people all over the world. So it's definitely something that you can use for your good. It's also something that can equally be used for bad. It's, you know, it's basically the flip side of the same coin to me.
And I would concur. There's definite bad points and there's good points. I think part of the hardest thing for me, obviously, is people telling me what I did or what I said off of a TV show. That's always so some stuff just doesn't even make logical sense to me, and that's just the Achilles heel of it. But I think it's more of a blessing than a curse for me at this juncture, because it expands my platform. And I needed that at this point in my life for some of the things that we were aiming to do. So I definitely appreciate that part of it. And we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. And Hulu is going to appreciate y'all, because Hulu Live is going to be waiting for y'all to tune in, stream some of their shows, watch some of the stuff. Catch On has a bunch of shows, Make sure you catch up with Ladies at List Atlanta. I thought it was great. I think you will too. Love and Marriage Huntsville is not going anywhere. We're just going to be over there in tandem while we're on. So make sure you catch Hulu Live.
You know what? There's a show. I've been really busy lately, but I saw a show on OWN that seems like it's going to be really good. It's the Napa Valley show. I haven't had the chance to check it out yet, but I know that Marceau has been interested in Black Chocolate in a Bottle. So I think that show right there kind of caught my attention as soon as I saw it. And it's like it looks like a really good show. What's the name of that show, sweetheart? Do you know?
The Kings of Napa Valley.
Okay. Yeah, you need to set that in our DVR.
And I think that it just aired this weekend. I think was the first one, as a matter of fact. So that y'all be easy to catch up on that one. And make sure that you put that in your books to watch as well. You know, and it's funny, like originally when the commercials came out, because I don't drink wine really, you know, so it doesn't like click to me like right off, only because it was Napa Valley. But the show, even though it's centered around that, also is about family structure and dynamics in a business. And, you know, working with your folk in business sometimes can be tough. So y'all need to make sure to tune in and see that one too. I agree.